The 2026 Nissan Leaf represents a significant overhaul compared to the 2025 model, moving from a compact hatchback to a more modern, coupe-SUV, crossover, form factor. It's less of a sibling rivalry and more like a generational leap, with the 2026 model being a complete redesign. Here's a breakdown of the key differences. Performance. 2025 Leaf base model has 147 horsepower and 236 lb-ft of torque. The SV Plus has 214 horsepower and 250 lb-ft of torque. 2026 Leaf, the base powertrain now delivers 174 horsepower and 254 lb-ft of torque, from the 52 kWh battery, a notable increase. The more powerful option still offers 214 horsepower, but with an increased torque of 261 lb-ft, from the 75 kWh battery. Nissan also promises better acceleration. Design and platform. 2025 Leaf remains a compact hatchback with a design that has evolved subtly over its 15-year history. 2026 Leaf undergoes a drastic transformation into a sleek, SUV-like crossover. Despite its SUV appearance, it's actually slightly shorter in overall length and wheelbase than the outgoing hatchback. It adopts Nissan's latest timeless Japanese futurism design language, featuring flush door handles, 3D holographic taillights, on higher trims, and a more aerodynamic shape, drag coefficient of 0.26 versus 0.29. It's built on Nissan's CMF-EV platform, shared with the Nissan Ariya. Pricing and availability. 2025 Leaf, currently available. 2026 Leaf, expected to arrive at dealerships in fall 2025. Nissan aims to keep it affordable, with an estimated starting price in the mid-$30,000s. Interior and technology. 2025 Leaf features an 8.0-inch infotainment display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 2026 Leaf undergoes a major tech glow-up. Lower trims, S Plus, get dual 12.3-inch displays, gauge and center. Higher trims, SV Plus, Platinum Plus, receive larger dual 14.3-inch screens with Google built-in, including Google Maps with EV charging route planning. Other new features include an available dimmable panoramic roof, a Bose Personal Plus audio system with headrest speakers, Platinum Plus, a 360-degree camera feed, wireless Apple CarPlay/Android Auto, standard, and wireless phone charging, SV Plus, Platinum Plus. It also introduces Nissan First safety technologies like secondary collision mitigation braking. The cabin generally has a more modern, minimalist, and spacious feel with a near-flat floor. Cargo space with the rear seats folded down increases significantly, 56 cubic feet versus 30 cubic feet in the 2025 model. In essence, the 2026 Nissan Leaf is a complete reinvention, aiming to be more competitive in the evolving EV market with a more desirable body style, longer range, faster charging, and a significantly upgraded interior and tech suite. The 2025 Leaf represents the outgoing generation, a more basic and less competitive offering in comparison. Range and battery. 2025 Leaf offers a standard 40 kWh battery with an EPA estimated range of up to 149 miles, and a 60 kWh battery, SV Plus, with up to 212 miles. 2026 Leaf significantly improves range. The base model will come with a 52 kWh battery, range estimate not yet fully released, but likely in the low 200s. The larger battery option is now 75 kWh, offering an estimated range of up to 303 miles for the S Plus trim. Higher trims, SV Plus, Platinum Plus, may have slightly less range due to features like larger wheels. Charging. 2025 Leaf, fast charging capability topped out at 50 kilowatts. Uses a CHAdeMO port in some markets. 2026 Leaf, significantly faster charging, with DC fast charging speeds up to 150 kilowatts, allowing for a 10 to 80% charge in approximately 35 minutes. It will feature 2 charging ports in the US, a J1772 port for level 1/2 AC charging and a Tesla-style NACS port for DC fast charging, with an adapter needed for CCS chargers. Here's how the Indonesian perspective might shape the comparison. Current landscape in Indonesia. 2025 Nissan Leaf availability and price. The 2025 Nissan Leaf, the current generation hatchback, is already available in Indonesia. As of June 2025, its price ranges from 740 Indonesian rupiah juta to 746 Indonesian rupiah juta, around $45,000 to $45,500 USD at current exchange rates, though conversions can be misleading due to local taxes and duties. It comes in 1-tone EV and 2-tone EV variants. EV market in Indonesia. The Indonesian EV market is rapidly growing, with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 being a very popular competitor. The Toyota Prius HEV, hybrid electric vehicle, also offers a different flavor of electrified mobility. The current Leaf faces stiff competition in terms of range, features, and overall package compared to newer rivals. Impact of the 2026 Nissan Leaf in Indonesia. Anticipated arrival. While the 2026 Leaf is set to arrive in global markets like the US in fall 2025, its release date in Indonesia is not yet confirmed. However, given Nissan's presence in the growing EV market, it's highly probable it will eventually make its way to Indonesia. It may be a few months or even a year after its initial global launch. Pricing strategy. Nissan's global goal for the 2026 Leaf is to remain affordable, with an estimated starting price in the mid-$30,000s in the US. However, this doesn't directly translate to Indonesian pricing. Local import duties, taxes, and distribution costs could significantly increase the final price. Even if it starts in the range of the current Leaf, its advanced features and increased range might justify a slightly higher price point. Competition intensified. When the 2026 Leaf arrives, it will immediately be a much stronger contender against the likes of the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and other new EVs entering the Indonesian market. Its SUV-like design is more in line with current consumer preferences, and the increased range and faster charging will be major selling points. Technological leap. The jump to dual 12.3-inch or 14.3-inch screens with Google built-in, wireless Apple CarPlay/Android Auto, and faster charging is a significant upgrade for the Indonesian market, where consumers are increasingly tech-savvy. Charging infrastructure. The inclusion of both J1772 and NACS charging ports in the US model is interesting. For Indonesia, it's crucial to see which charging standards will be prioritized or offered. Currently, CCS2 is widely used for DC fast charging in Indonesia, while AC charging typically uses Type 2. Nissan will need to ensure compatibility with the local infrastructure or provide appropriate adapters. Sibling rivalry redefined in Indonesia. The sibling rivalry between the 2025 and 2026 Leaf in Indonesia will likely play out as follows. 2025 Leaf will become the more value-oriented option. Dealerships might offer aggressive discounts and promotions to clear existing stock once the 2026 model is confirmed for Indonesia. It will appeal to buyers who prioritize a lower upfront cost and are less concerned about the latest tech or maximal range. 2026 Leaf will be the premium, desirable option. Its modern design, superior range, and advanced features will attract buyers looking for a more contemporary EV experience.